driving across the Continental Divide into Cuba, New Mexico. If you enjoy peaceful drives and beautiful scenery, you are in the right place. Today we are crossing the Continental Divide in northern New Mexico and beginning a gentle drive down toward the small town of Cuba. It is one of those roads that many travelers pass through on the way to somewhere else, but it has a quiet beauty that makes it worth slowing down and enjoying. This drive begins right when crossing the summit. The sign at the top marks the Continental Divide at 7,300 feet above sea level. By coincidence, it is also 55 degrees outside, with a speed limit of 65, then 55 miles per hour. On a clear afternoon like this, it is about as perfect as driving weather can be. The sky is bright blue, the air is cool, and the road ahead is smooth and inviting. The Continental Divide is one of the most important natural features in North America. Rain that falls on one side of the divide eventually makes its way toward the Pacific Ocean. Rain that falls on the other side flows toward the Atlantic Ocean or the Gulf of Mexico. Standing here, or driving across it, means crossing one of the continent's great natural boundaries. The climb to reach this point is actually much gentler than many people expect. Starting near Bloomfield, where New Mexico Highway 550 begins at about 6,900 feet, the road slowly gains around 1,000 feet over nearly 80 miles. It is a steady climb that is easy to drive, especially in cool weather like today. Now comes the descent. Even though it feels like we are dropping into a valley, the elevation change is surprisingly small. From the divide at 7,300 feet, the road only drops to about 6,900 feet by the time we reach Cuba. That is only about 400 feet over several miles, making this one of the easiest mountain descents you will find. The long curves and smooth pavement make for a calm and relaxing drive. About halfway down, the elevation is still around 7,000 feet, showing just how gradual this descent really is. There are no steep grades or dramatic switchbacks here. Instead, it is simply a comfortable drive through open country with wide views in almost every direction. This part of New Mexico has a beauty that is different from the state's famous deserts. Early fall brings cooler temperatures, patches of green, and changing colors in the trees. The Sierra Nacimiento Mountains provide a beautiful backdrop, and the higher elevation gives the landscape a fresh, open feeling that surprises many first-time visitors. As we continue downhill, the road leads toward the village of Cuba. Even though only about 460 people call Cuba home, it is a well-known stopping point for travelers. Highway 550 connects Farmington with Albuquerque, making Cuba a natural place to stop for fuel, food, or a short break. It may be a small town, but it welcomes visitors from all over the Southwest every day. Cuba also serves as a gateway to adventure. Just beyond town are the Santa Fe National Forest and the San Pedro Park's wilderness. These areas offer hiking, camping, wildlife viewing, and quiet mountain scenery that feels far away from busy highways and crowded cities. Many people begin outdoor adventures here without ever realizing how much natural beauty surrounds this little community. On this trip, road construction in town meant I had to stay focused on driving, so I was not able to film Cuba itself. Between the traffic, construction equipment, and rows of traffic cones, safety came first. Sometimes that is just part of the experience when traveling. The good news is that the drive leading into town more than makes up for it with its peaceful scenery. This route is popular with travelers heading between Farmington and Albuquerque, a trip of about 185 miles that usually takes around 3.5 hours. Others use this road to reach Santa Fe, which sits at an elevation of just under 7,200 feet. Whether you are heading to the mountains, the desert, or even farther east like I was on my way to Texas, this stretch of highway is one of those drives that quietly leaves a lasting impression. Sometimes the best road trips are not about famous landmarks or busy tourist attractions. They are about finding a comfortable road, enjoying perfect weather, and taking a few minutes to appreciate a place you might otherwise drive right past. Northern New Mexico has a way of rewarding anyone willing to slow down and look around. I hope you enjoyed this peaceful drive across the Continental Divide and down into Cuba, New Mexico. If you enjoy scenic drives, relaxing road trips, and discovering places that many people never get to see, be sure to follow along. There are many more miles of open road still waiting ahead.